Welcome to the family, right where you belong. Welcome to the family.
Welcome to a beautiful summer day in Minnesota, a perfect day for an outdoor concert. I'm your host, Erin Klein, and today in The American Dream, we are interviewing an amazing musician whose sound and soul has touched millions. Michael Franti is known for his positive and uplifting music, but he's equally as impressive for what he's accomplishing off stage. He and his wife, Sarah, co-founded the Do It for the Love Foundation, a nonprofit organization that brings people with terminal illnesses, veterans, and children facing severe challenges to life-changing bucket list music experiences.
Thinking about one day, we all love, we all fight, we all try.
Michael, your music is known for being so positive and uplifting. What inspired you to take that beyond the stage to found Do It for the Love? And how has that evolved since it started?
Well, I've always made music to help myself get through the challenging moments in my life, and I always write from my deepest emotions, whether it's deep sadness and grief or whether it's incredible joy and elation. I started Do It for the Love with my wife, Sarah. We were getting texts and direct messages on Twitter from a woman named Hope December, and her husband, Steve, was living with very advanced stages of ALS. And she said, Steve would really love to meet you. You're his favorite artist, and if there's any way that's possible. And we invited them to a festival in Florida, and we invited them up onto the side of the stage. And I look over, and Steve says to Hope, "I want to get up and dance." She lifts him up out of this chair, and they have this beautiful slow dance in front of 20,000 people who are screaming and cheering. I said to Steve, "What did that mean to you to be up there?" It really made him feel just like himself again for a moment. And so we said, let's do this for as many people as we can. And so we started Do It for the Love.
I love that. So you mentioned that you and Sarah founded this together. What role has your partnership played in the foundation, and how has it guided the heart and soul of the mission?
Well, Sarah and I come from very uniquely different backgrounds. Me as a musician, and Sarah for 10 years was an emergency room nurse. And so we're always trying to think of what are ways that we can work together. This became a really good fit for us because I've worked closely with music to bring people together and to be able to express their emotions during challenging times. And Sarah has worked really on the front lines of healthcare. And along the way, I also have come in contact with a lot of veterans. So we do work with veterans as well. And also a little bit of left brain, right brain. Sarah's really good at the organizational side of things, and I'm really good at the dreaming side of things. So yeah,
I love that.
Right where you belong.
So the concert tonight is part of your Welcome to the Family tour. And I know I got to hear some of those songs firsthand in Bali, and two that really resonated with me were Be Who You Are and Welcome to the Family.
Well, the song Be Who You Are was inspired by my mom, who always encouraged all of us kids who were very unique in a family that I was adopted into. And the second song, Welcome to the Family, is about how all of us come from a family of origin, and sometimes that's the family we're raised in, sometimes it isn't. And all of us have a family that's chosen, our chosen family later in life, and then all of us are part of the world family.
When you think about the legacy that you're building, not only through your music, but through this foundation, what do you hope people remember the most?
Sometimes I think about what would I want my gravestone to say? And I would hope it would say that he was useful. There's no one that we wouldn't love if we knew their story. Through this foundation, I hope to connect people to the stories of other people.
Something we need so much more of in this world, this connection. Thank you for being willing to talk to us about this. You were so inspiring, and I'm so grateful you took time out of your day to chat with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you like so.
I hope you found that as inspiring as I did. I'm your host, Erin Klein. Thanks for joining me on this episode of The American Dream. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.